Hello everyone, in today's Premiere Pro tutorial, I will be breaking down this reel.
एक छोटे से गांव का लड़का जो कभी अखबार बेचता था, आगे चलकर भारत का मिसाइल मैन बना। डॉक्टर APJ अब्दुल कलाम, एक वैज्ञानिक, एक शिक्षक और भारत के राष्ट्रपति।
So I am in my Premiere Pro, let's just delete that, and this is the reference video. So the main thing in this video is to create our assets. So to create the assets, these are pretty much simple methods, not that complicated. You just have to go to any AI software. I will provide the link in which I have described how I create assets, so you will find it in the description below. So let's get started. First I will just move into sequence, or we can just simply first check it. First animation, this will be our background, so let's just move and find our background. For this is the background I extracted, and now I will move to sequence setting, and here I will just make it to 1080 and 19 by 20, and let's just click OK. And now I will go to effects controls, and I will adjust this onto our timeline like this. And if we see, there is a bit of blur or dark effect. So to create that, I will just simply hit color mate, and I will just choose the same, and I will choose a black color. Click OK, and I will bring it above this layer. And now go to effects controls and just decrease the opacity to approximately here. Now next move. Now if we see the animation, there will be a character falling, and there is no animation at the behind of this. So let's just bring in the other character. I will just move here, and if we see the character, this will be the character. Let's just go to effects controls, and I will just go effects, and let's just adjust it right here. So I think this is perfectly aligned here. Now I will hit a position keyframe and bring this forward as our final position, and at the start I will just bring it down like this. And let's just select both of these keyframes, and I will just ease in them like this. And in here I will just bring the graph down, and I will bring the graph like this, so it will give us this animation. This is done. Now moving forward, if we see our next animation, it will be like this, and there will be this background. So let's just move, and we have this background. This animation is done here, so I will cut it like this, and we will move to the next frame. There is no animation in between, and let's just go here. And for this one, I will just move, and I will change its rotation to something. I will go with 90 degree, and let's just zoom it on the screen fully like this. Perfect. Now moving forward, we will have our images of newspapers. So these are the newspapers. Let's just go to effects controls, and I will just make sure to bring it like this. And if we play the animation, this also has a position animation like this, and there will be opacity. So, and there is an effect called motion blur. So to enable that, I will just simply first search for transform effect. This is the transform effect. I will apply it like this, and now move forward. This is the hair. So the shutter angle, I will make it to 360. And now I will hit on the position keyframe, bring this forward, and at the start I will just simply bring this like here. Let's just select both of these keyframes and ease in them, and in the graph editor I will just adjust the graph to something like this, so it will give us this motion blur effect. Let's just bring this forward to make the animation more faster. Let's just make this to 180, the shutter angle, so it will give us this blur effect. I think this is perfect here, and I will just bring it like this. Perfect. Now moving forward, if we see our next animation, it will be this, and then we will have the another animation. So let's just bring it here, and I will delete this like here. So now we will have this animation, sorry, this background of sky. So I forgot to download this, so I will be using this as a reference. Let's just go to effects controls, and I will make it bigger, and I will just move, and I will bring this right here. Go to effects controls, and I will first make it like this. And if we see, there are some clouds also, so let's just bring in some clouds. I can go to effects controls, make them bigger. I will double click on them, and I will paste them, for example like this. These will be our final position. So I will hit on position keyframe, bring them forward, and at the start I will move them upwards like this. Select both of these keyframes and simply ease in them, and in here I will just make sure to bring it like this. so it will give us this animation. And for this one too, let's just add a position keyframe, but we can also apply a transform effect because we want some shutter effect. So I will hit on position keyframe and I will make the shutter angle to 180 like this. And at the start this point I will just simply bring this down, and let's just select both of these keyframes and I will ease in them. And in here I will just make sure to make the graph like this, so it will give us this animation. Perfect. Now moving forward we will have this animation. So if we see the animation, the a light leak effect, so it will be applied here. So do that, I will just move transitions, and this is the light leak effect, sorry. I will just apply it like this. So if we play the video it will give us this animation like this. Perfect. Now once it is approximately here, it will have another animation. Sorry, we won't delete that. Let's just bring this forward. I will bring the white color matte back to here, and let's just go and I will add an opacity keyframe. And at this point the opacity at the start will be approximately 0. And moving forward at this point I will just simply increase it to, I can go with 50 as well. So it will give us this animation. So if I play the whole animation it will be looking like this. Perfect. Now we will have to make this text effect. So to create that, just I will move first here. Let's just bring it and I will delete this as well. So if we see the text is coming from under this, so let's just create that. For that I will just simply go and first I will create a shape layer. Sorry, I will create a shape like this. Let's just bring it right here. Now what I will do, I will make sure to double click on the original video and we will move to the point where it is here. I will just simply zoom in and go to properties. We will copy the color of this like this. Perfect. Now if we move back it will be looking like this. Now we need to add some stroke. To so stroke color I will enable it and I will select a dropper tool and I will make it to this color, so it will be looking like this. Let's just increase the stroke color a bit. I think this, and the red one we will make the red to this point. So I think this is the same. And then we have to create the text, so I will select the text layer and let's just move in here and I will just type in the text. We will make sure to enable caps lock to make the all letters capital. So missile man, I think this is perfect. And let's just simply bring it like, sorry, select this and I will bring it here. I will decrease the font size a bit like here, and let's just adjust like this. So I think this is here. Let we adjust the font, or we can use a different font as well. So it is here, we will use a different font. So let's just double click on it and I will move in this part, and let's just go with this and adjust this one. Let's just go to effects controls and we have to adjust it in the properties. So make sure to just position it like this, and if we want the color of this, so let's just move and I will change the fill color to this one. I think this is okay. So this will be our text. So we have to animate the text now. So to do that, let's just go to effects controls and I will disable, so I will disable uniform scale like this, and I will move to the anchor point and I will bring the anchor point at this point. And let's just play with this. So I will hit on a scale width, a scale height keyframe, and at the start I will make it to 0, so it will give us this animation. Let's just bring this forward, it will give us this look. So I will just make sure to ease in this, so you can see it will give us this animation. You can just simply bring this forward, and once the opacity animation is done it will start to appear like this. You can just adjust it according to your audio. So moving forward we will have this animation. So this is pretty much simple, we will use this animation everywhere. So let's just simply first if we see, first I will delete everything except our, sorry, background will also be deleted, and I will delete this as well. Now moving forward we will need this image to the timeline like this, and if we see our background it will be a dark blue background. So for that, so I will just simply move here, and to create the grid background you can just simply select this and make a shape layer around like here. Go to properties and disable stroke, enable fill, and let's just move to the other part, and we will create the color like here. And moving forward, the color will look like this. Let's just simply bring this as our background and adjust it on our timeline like this. Now if we want to create the other effects, so to do that, let's just simply select the rectangle tool again, and I will make it like this. Let's just disable fill, enable stroke, and we will make the stroke color to this one. So let's just go to properties. It will appear like this, and you will find many like here. So what I will do, I will just simply make sure to uh, go to any free website. This is free pick. So let's just go here, and I will just click on anyone I like. So I like this free one. I will just simply download it. I will bring it to the timeline, and I will place it like this, so I can delete everything now like this. And we will bring it like here, and let's just bring this upwards like this. And I will just make sure to, sorry, this is like this, so make it to 90 degree. And now I will adjust it, and so it will be looking like this. The color is a bit different, so we can manage that, sorry. So let's just bring it down here, and I can just now select this one, go to effects controls, and I will place it like this. And the text, it will be appearing right here. So let's just adjust the text, and I will just simply we have to change the position of this text only. Mm, I will just simply select it, and I will make it like this. And if we see the text, we have to name the doctor. So let's just bring it like this, and I will just double click on it, and we will have doctor dot apg Abdul Kalam. So this will be our text. Let's just simply go in the properties. I will just select it and decrease the font size, and if we see there are too much spaces, so let's just adjust that as well. We will name it to Kalam. So the text will be like this, and in the shape section I will select the shape, and we will increase this only by selecting it like this, like here. And now we can just select the text and make sure to make it bigger. Decrease the font size, adjust it accordingly. I think this is perfect, and now we just simply select it and paste it like this. So it will be looking like this. For this one, I will add a position keyframe, bring it right here, and at the start I will just simply bring it out of the frame like this. Select both of these keyframes, and let's just simply ease in them like this. And in this section I will just make sure to bring it like this, so it will be giving us this animation. Moving forward, we will have this at behind the character. So let's just move at this point, and I will just make a ellipse tool, and we will make a shape layer around like this. And let's just bring it like here. The Premiere Pro is lagging now, so I will just simply bring it like this. And the character, I will make it above it. This is the character, so I will make it above the and let's just select the shape, and this shape, and I will adjust it like this. Go to properties, select the shape, disable fill, enable stroke, and we will make the, sorry, fill color. It will be looking like this. So let's just enable stroke as well, and I will, sorry, I will make the stroke color to this as well, but it, I will just make it like here. Perfect. And let's just go to effects, and I will search for drop shadow, and I will apply the drop shadow to it. Go to effects controls, and I will make the shadow color to this, and I will increase the opacity, and I will increase the softness as well, so it will give us this look. And now we have, we see if there is any animation in it. Yes, there is an animation. So to create the animation, so we have to disable uniform scale and anchor point. We have to make the anchor point, sorry, we have to make the anchor point like this. And I will add a scale height keyframe, and at the start I will make it to 0. So if we play, it will, sorry, I will add this, and the anchor point will be like this. And at the start I will make this to 0. So if we play, why isn't happening? So due to drop shadow it is a bit lagging, so I will just disable it. And now if we see, it will give us this animation. This isn't playing, but the animation is happening, so you can see the properties move. So I will add a final video at the end. So once this is done, let's just move to the other part. So this is the part you can use the same animation like this and use the transform effect, and then we will have this. So we have to create this effect. So let's just simply move it like this, and I will delete everything now. So let's just move in here, and I will go to the image. So you can find this image. I forgot to, sorry, I removed this background. So for these one too, you can use transform effect and all that, and we have to create this effect as well. So if we go here, we can just simply select it, go to effects controls, and let's just add a position keyframe, and I will make the scale smaller, and at the start I will bring this like here, and we can just simply make sure to ease in this whole frame, so it will be looking like this. If you want, you can also apply the transform effect and we will get this look. If we see it, we will have this effect. So to do that, I will just simply go and we will search for a transform effect. This is a transform effect, so let's just move, and I will delete this now. So we will have another image. So next image will be this one. So I will just simply move, and let's just copy this circle as well, and I will bring it like this, bring the character above it, and I will just make sure to bring it like this and give it a bit of rotation like here. So it will be looking like this. I will select both of these keyframes and we can nest them, and I will go to position, and I will make, sorry, we have to apply the transform effect to it. So I will apply the transform effect, go to effects controls, I will make the shutter angle to 180, and in here I will add a position keyframe, bring this forward, and at the start I will make it like this downwards. And let's just make the scale smaller first. Let's just bring it like this. So I will make the scale like this, so you can see it will give us this look. Let's just select both of these keyframes and I will ease in them, and in this section, the position one, I will make this graph to something like this. So this is perfect, and then we will, in the whole video, we have the same animations appearing. So I will provide all the assets in the description, you can create that. These are simple position and all that. So I have shown you how you can create this. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found this helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care and bye.